There's nothing like getting knocked out by crystal largos as you're trying to wrangle them into a new corral. Hello everyone and welcome back to Slime Rancher, and oh my gosh, that gave me a little bit of a doozy of a headache. So I have been working on our big project of scooching all of these largos out of largo territory and moving them inside of the cave system, which is going to be our new spot for trying to contain the largo factory. All of these little plorts that we're trying to gather up at a constant basis, mostly for slime science, but also so we can have some funds to do something fun here on our ranch. And while I was doing my work, I ended up getting knocked out. So I'm sort of glaring at these little slimes. They have knocked me out. I probably need to feed them some food so they're less apt to bonk me. But I wasn't paying attention and I had been wrestling with the crystal slimes. Wrestling! Crystal slimes! Wrestling! Oh my gosh! Okay, where's those? Nope, stop eating! Stop eating! You glutton! You glutton! You are putting Honey Mint at risk! I cannot accept this. This is rude. Very rude. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and escort this largo off the premises. There you go, sir. Because we actually don't need to keep the pink crystal largos with us, since we happen to have a whole bunch of crystal little slimes in the caves already. Then all we have to do is just feed pink plorts to in order for them to become big, strong crystal largos. So I see no reason to have to wrestle these guys over into the caves on that basis. And also, we ended up with this new queen. I'm not really sure what to call her, but she kind of queened herself. I like the idea of maybe having a queen who was like hot. If we were going to have a pink largo, it would be like a crystal largo wearing a little crown. So maybe she will have like a marriage of some sort of political alliance with the pink crystal largos that we'll have inside of the cave system. But she actually queened herself by rolling across the little crown decoration pieces that we can give to the slimes and putting it right on top of her own head. So I kind of want to keep her forever and ever now, just like Honey Mint, because I thought that was awesome. But all right, I need to go and get some harvest. So let's see. Honey Mint! Honey Mint! Look at this! Glorious, glorious harvest. If you don't mind, just gonna gather all of these up. All right, don't mind me, don't mind me. Also, I think we actually had an elder hen. And you guys know the drill. When the hens and the henhens and all of the different types get to live here in peace and relaxation for all of their life. But when the end of their days comes, oh, look at them all watch Honey Mint dance around. But when the end of the days come, they become elders. And then we ask that they please assist us when it comes to taming all of our hungry slimes. There you go, little henhens. Then it comes to taming our hungry slimes over it with the hunter slimes and the tabbies and all of them. So, all right, let's go ahead and sell these. Gosh, I'm so distracted. Getting knocked out can definitely kind of distract you for a moment. Oh yeah, and then a lot of you guys have been saying if we keep a good eye on these requests, sometimes you can get really rare items in response. So if you trade a whole bunch of these, you can't, or a whole bunch of the puddle slimes and the pink slimes, then it's might be worth it if you want a bunch of henhens, stony hens, and oka-okas. And because we can see what we would need to supply for the trade right here, I always forget to check. But if we take the time to check, what we could receive for the trade may sometimes be very rare things I am always trying to get my hands on, like the royal jelly and the strange diamonds. So thank you for letting me know about that, guys. I am definitely, hello Briar Hen, definitely looking forward to trying out more trades in the future. All right, so let's go ahead and feed some of these guys before I have a lot of problems. All right, there you go, everyone. There you go. All right, everybody, please settle down. Please settle down. Pink plort. The plorts. Okay, elder hen. So sorry. All right, there we go. There. All right. Phew. All right, gathered up the crystal plorts. No, another loose one. Out. Let's make sure you went all the way out. All right, I think we safely chucked that one straight into the slime sea. Oh my gosh, never ever again, if there is a slime that I want to be 100% sure will be safe, will I expose them to a largo factory. Honey Mint, everybody was like, no Seri, don't do it. And until the update, we were okay, but now slimes are much more apt to break out when they're not feeling well. All right, so let's go ahead and feed them, even if I'm about to chuck them into the sea. These guys I have to shoot with a bunch of water and actually escort into And we'll feed these guys again too. But I have to chuck the rad slimes with a bunch of water and then escort them into the cave system. Still worried about radioactive henhens and roosteroos. Who knows? Maybe that's something that could possibly happen. Whoa, hen tornado. All right, come here, guys. All right, and let's get up. Look at the crystals. They're so cool. And shoot. And did we clear? Yep, we cleared. All right, and run, run, run. So this is what I have been doing. I was doing a lot more of this work too, but then I just got like blasted by these crystal largos and completely destroyed. All right, let's gather this last one. There we go. And then we'll check on Honeymint to make sure Honeymint's still safe. What did you just eat a hen on the run? Well, at least we're seeing you off with a full belly, I suppose. Oh gosh, that was a little dramatic. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's double check any plorts. Any issues? Are we doing good? I think we're doing good. There's a whole extra mango down here that I could feed to the others. I'll have to go inside of the cave system and feed them, I think. Oh, and I did let go of... Oh, and there's another elder. So sorry, elder. You know the way. You know the way the rules work here. There! I knew it! I had a sinking suspicion that there were going to be problems sprinkled about. But alright, we've managed to empty out one of the corrals. Oh. By empty out, I kind of didn't think about the fact I need to empty out the actual plorts from these corrals before we remove them and turn them into some nice little gardens. I'm thinking that we could really fill this whole area up with even more beautiful trees and plants and just try to make it a nice relaxing spot into the royal garden. In fact, that's what it would be as Honeymint almost loses his crown. Oh, and we need to plant a new mint mango tree. Almost loses his crown because he's so excited. Boop, boop, to eat a roosteroo. Did you guys see that? All right, let's gather these up. I love how busy everything keeps us. And then we can go and feed some of the slimes maybe over in the slime science area, or we can feed some of the slimes inside of the cave. So lots to do, good grief. Sell the crystal plorts. Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, crystal plorts actually sell for quite a lot. So I was thinking about trying to make some hunter crystal largos. And we do have a whole bunch of crystal slimes inside of our cave system. So now I just need to gather up some of their hunter plorts. Are these tabby plorts? I could have sworn these were... The hunter plorts were on the ground. That makes so much sense. The hunter plorts were on the ground because I never emptied out the I got it. These, I never emptied the tabby plorts. So that's why we kept getting up with hunter plorts instead, or like tabby plorts in here. And then hunter plorts would just fill up on the ground and I was never collecting them unless I was doing it manually. Oh my gosh, I feel so silly. All right, let's check this in here so nobody accidentally eats it. My goodness! Oh, you think the premise of running a ranch here in Slime Rancher would be pretty straightforward, but things can get kind of topsy-turvy when you get turned around like this. Alright, I'm gonna chuck these pink plorts in here. There we go. Wonderful. I should probably put some of those away for slime science purposes. Let's get another mint mango going. Nice! Good aim, good aim. So that way Honeymint can be taken care of. And then let's see if we can grab Her Royal Majesty. Whatever the slime's name is going to be. So I would love to learn more about her. Maybe Beryl, after a certain queen of Stellar Moon that I always liked as a kid, even though she was an evil character. Or I should say a nefarious character. There we go. Alright, so she's in here. There's a mint mango in the face for her to enjoy. Here's a bunch of the crystal slimes. Now they only eat veggies. And we're gonna come over here to the hunters who are a little cranky. Sorry, roosteroos. And I want to gather up those hunter plorts and feed them to the crystal slimes. Or excuse me, feed them to, yeah, these crystal slimes. There we go. Phew. Yeah, like I said, you think it would be straightforward, but there's actually, wow, they look so cool. Oh my gosh. They're probably going to be way intense to handle. We're going to have to feed them very carefully if we're going to manage this. Maybe I should put a crown on one of their heads. That would actually make a really cute couple. The nice little friendly pink largo who eats everything. Pink, oh, how did that odd onion get over here? I'm not going to question it. Maybe it's a sign that I can use these to feed my slimes. So let's see. Odd onions. Well, I don't want to use all of them because it's a little bit of work to grow odd onions. Maybe it's a sign that I need to turn this spot into an odd onion plort. Demolish! There we go. And let's build a garden. nutrient soil, sprinkler. I don't think we need a scare slime over here, so I'm just gonna chuck those in. And odd onions are interesting because you can only grow them when you also mix them in with carrots. And I wonder what their Slimepedia says. I know we've read it before, but I forgot why they show up with carrots. I wouldn't trust this onion, even less so than a normal onion. About. Odd onions can only be foraged in the wild from the indigo quarry. However, you'll never encounter an odd onion patch. Instead, odd onions can be found randomly in other veggie patches. Oh, does that mean if I had an oka oka or a heartbeat patch, odd onions would show up there too? That'd be really cool, actually, if when you planted an odd onion inside of the garden like this, it ended up having like heartbeats or maybe some of the oka okas instead of just carrots. That would be so fun. All right, well, I can feed the odd onions to my slimes in just a second. Let's grab this slime. All right, and run for it, and I can drop the mint mangoes in for our new queen. Maybe not beryl. We need something, Queen Moonstone. We need something really friendly. Really friendly for this new royal majesty that we have in here. Let me go ahead and chuck all of these in here. And I say that because I really like the idea of like the royal couple. She has crowned herself. We can crown one of these cranky guys. There you go, everybody. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, look at all the hearts. They love odd onions. All right, you just need to all stay inside of your enclosure, please. As long as I keep them well fed, they should stay inside. You know what? I think I need to reduce their population a little, though. So let's come in and remove what crystal slimes I can grab without dying. Oh, boy. Whoa. Nope. You can go right back in, my friend. All right. So we've taken out 5 crystal slimes. Oh, dear. Oh, my. I'm going to get myself pummeled to pieces at this rate by the crystal slimes. Oh, my goodness. You guys are deceitfully nice looking. And then you get close enough and you realize that they basically have, oh, geez Louise, they've got it out for me. I've got to feed them. Oh, geez. And we can set all of these crystal slimes free. There's a lot of work on this ranch. All right, there you go, guys. I know that was kind of sudden. Goodbye. They actually looked kind of like that little stacky cactus dude from Mario there. All right, let's get rid of these crystal plorts. Honey mint. I'm doing so much work to make sure you're safe, little guy. Oh my gosh, it's kind of amazing, but I love that little one. All right, so tabby plort out, crystal plorts out. All right, we've got onion patch underway. And let's see, this one's now empty, so we can go ahead and demolish this plot. And we can start up another fresh garden, nutrient soil. There we go, sprinkler. What should I grow over here? If we're gonna need, do I have another odd onion coming up just yet? If we're gonna need more odd onions, did I get them all out? Maybe more oka okas? Because I think that some of the slimes really love oka okas. So we'll get oka okas down. I should probably make sure I try to go for a really varied ranch with all sorts of different foods being grown. Oh, what's this? Somebody wants some of my henhens from the hen reserve. A whole bunch of odd onions and phase lemons. That could be so interesting. Too bad you can't plant phase lemons. That would be so cool. I'm pretty sure you can't plant phase lemons. Just like why it's risky and dangerous to actually plant or actually raise phase slimes. I never checked out my new gate. What the heck? That's so cool. Wow, can I push a button and like close it? That would be really awesome if it would like automatically open and close so it would keep slimes from coming in or out. That's so fun. What a cool new gate I have. I didn't even know that was there. I totally forgot because I've been so busy. All right, Largo. Gonna grab you, take you in. But yeah, I'll start transferring the Largos in manually to the caves myself so you guys don't have to wait while I'm doing that. Oh, look at that. They're so happy. And then I need to feed them, so that means getting them maybe some more oka okas because they like meat and veggies, and I should be able to get my hands on a lot of veggies. These guys will eat everything. Oh, that's right. I do have a garden over here. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. It's empty. What? And I think I can probably set the pink honey largos free now that I have so many honey pieces from my apiary. Let's see if I can get my hands on some more food really quickly. Oh my, I totally forgot I left all of these here. All right, come here, jellystones. I'm glad you guys don't seem to go bad. Maybe I could start like a jellystone pile inside the cave system. That would be fun. All right, I just need a piece of fruit, please, to start a new garden. Oh, what's this? A whole bunch of the slime fossils too. A lot of people have been saying if I put in some of the diggers, oh my, look at all those slimes. If I put in some of the excavators into the ancient ruins, we should end up with a ton of slime fossils, is what I've been told. All right, let's see. Looks like the fresh food has been eaten there. Let's see. Any fruit over here? I'm just gonna take a quick peek. Oh no. I ran out of energy like halfway across. That startled me. Let's see. I'm surprised you can't grow mushrooms as like a food resource for the slimes, but maybe being so close to fungi themselves, at least that's what I would assume slimes are like somewhat genetically related to. They don't really like eating mushrooms. All right, let's see. Henhens, largos. I think, let's see. Little hen nest. Puddle slime? Puddle slime? This would make a nice spot for maybe a larger puddle slime free range area. I just worry that we might end up with tars from time to time, but tars kind of naturally take care of themselves. Oh, I need some water. I'm not very well defended at the moment. Let's just casually, come on, come here, water. Alrighty then. Right. There we go. Alright, I think that helped out quite a bit. Yeah, you always need to make sure that you have a full tank of water in order to defend yourself. But you know, it's just not as easy as I remember to come out here and just gather up a ton of food resources, I guess. I mean, look, the pogo fruit is still immature on the tree, so I really need to be gathering this food primarily myself. Oh, there's a crate. That'll help me out. Yeah, I really need to gather this food pretty much on my own. There we go, and a heartbeat! Wonderful, let's grab that. And then I'll go back and start a little heartbeat farm. Because I feel like it used to be where I could just go into the wild. I guess I had less slimes then too. And collect up all the food I needed for my slimes just by heading off into the wilds. And now I definitely can't do that. Alright, I think going back this way. Look, I'm memorizing how to get around! That's a miracle with someone with no sense of direction. Ooh, there was a crate here the whole time. Alright, let's see. Pogo fruit, carrot. I guess I could leave this buzzwax here and plant a pogo fruit tree. That's a good idea. Boink! There we go. Alright, so let's get a pogo fruit right here. And that can get started. Oh, and I kind of want to have like a little treasure spot. If the jellystones and the slime fossils won't actually disappear over time, then I kind of want to have like a little treasure room down here. Sort of like it's their majesty's royal treasure. That would be really fun. Let's see, where would I put it though? I feel like it needs to go, where could I put a whole bunch of crystals? Maybe down here? You know what, maybe over here. Over here might be fun. All right, let's try it out. And then we can fill the area with a whole bunch of those beautiful echoes as time goes on too. And there we go. So yeah, we'll try making kind of like a little treasure hoard down here and have echoes all across the top as we've started decorating in the cave. So good. All right, projects in mind. I'm gonna plant this heartbeat. We're doing pretty good. It's a lot more work than I thought to be able to rotate between the two different fields. This takes so much more work. All right, come on everybody. Come on. All right, Stony Hen, out of my way. You made me miss an odd onion. There's the odd onion. All right, gather up this, gather up this. I can feed all those cranky guys. Let's snag one of you. And I will work on transferring the last of the largos over. But I thought I would just show you guys what I was working on because it's harder work than I thought. And it definitely ended up getting me knocked in the face by some very angry and very upset, crystals. All right, there you go, guys. And then we'll have to figure out who we could crown as one of the royal majesties. All right, who's still angry, huh? Who still needs food? You need food? Did I get you? No, I got one of your siblings. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Somebody finally ate their carrot. Eat your greens and you guys will be happier. Let's get a good look at you. Come here, come here. I want to get a good look really quickly. Don't bonk me too hard, okay? Gosh, you're so pretty. Guys, I like them. I think that this is one of my favorite largo combinations. mixing together a hunter and a tabby, or like a hunter and a crystal, makes for a pretty fun slime, even if they do try to knock you out. And I guess head boops with these guys would not be very reassuring, would they? Alright, so I'm going to play with this little one for just a moment longer, then get them safely tucked away back inside. We'll have to figure out which one we're going to crown, possibly a king or queen to go with our queen that we have over here in this little cage. And they can rule over the little cave system together. But I have practical things to take care of right now, like moving the last of the largos and hopefully getting the gardens up and going. And then finally, we can start playing with some of the slime toys. But I'm really enjoying these upgrades, and I think that Honeyman is going to be a lot safer this way too. Ah, there you go, Honeyman. Boop. But alright, I'm gonna get to work, and I will see you guys as soon as I have these largos taken care of. Until then, guys, bye-bye!